Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 1 has a ton of secret mythics you probably don't know about, so let's go over how to get every single one in-game right now, because the bosses this season are harder than ever before. And remember guys, if you want one of the new skins coming to the item shop or the brand new battle pass, I'm still gifting 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment with their epic ID. Shout out to these awesome viewers, and a special shout out to everyone taking 2 seconds to type Doom in the Fortnite item shop right now. I appreciate it a ton. So the first obvious mythic, and in my opinion the best mythic weapon, can be found at Demon's Dojo, because you guys will see the boss's medallion on the minimap in every game. If anyone else lands here with you, definitely take them out first before trying to eliminate the boss, because there's even ghost NPCs that will teleport around and distract you as well. I was playing in bot lobbies and it still took me 3 attempts to eliminate this boss. So yes, I am kind of bad, but at the same time, it's definitely not an easy boss to take out. The Night Rose boss will come after you, and she doesn't have a ton of health herself, but once you knock her, the battle isn't over. The huge Oni mask will take control of her, and then you have to eliminate him as well. His attacks do a ton of damage, so you have to be super careful, and if you're shooting him but he isn't taking damage, that means you have to go in the middle circle to activate the battle once again. If the battle is active, you should be able to shoot him in his red eyes and do damage. Once you've done enough damage to one eye, it should stop glowing, and then you'll have to shoot him in his other eye to fully eliminate him. You'll see I stood back on this staircase because it's a good spot to be able to take cover, and you also have more time to react to any projectiles he throws at you. So I'd say this is probably the best spot to eliminate him. Once you've taken him out, you'll be rewarded with Night Rose's Void Oni mask, Night Rose's Veiled Precision SMG, and Night Rose's Medallion. The Veiled Precision SMG seems to be the best new weapon in the game in my opinion, so that's why I think this will be the best mythic weapon for you guys to get. It's definitely the best weapon for fighting bosses because it seems like it has the highest damage output and a pretty quick reload speed. So next you will get Night Rose's Medallion, and the description for this is your weapon is constantly loading ammo. So basically while you're using any weapon, it will auto reload a portion of your ammo as you have it equipped. You'll see the purple highlight behind your ammo counter as it's giving you ammo, and from what I can tell, I'm pretty sure it doesn't reload ammo for the weapons you don't have equipped, so don't count on it for that. And honestly, I didn't get enough playtime to know how effective this medallion is for sure, but it seems like it would be pretty useful. Lastly, we have Night Rose's Void Oni mask, and this has to be one of the coolest mobility items we've ever got, because you basically shoot a purple orb wherever you want to go, and then click L2 or whatever your aim button is to teleport to its location. So you'll see for me on the left where it tells you whatever button you need to use will be like kind of dimmed out or whatever, and this is just a bug. It doesn't mean that you can't teleport or whatever. So yeah, if one of the input triggers is like dim and the other one's not, just don't worry about it. It's not going to affect how you use it. And this mythic version has 50 charges, which is a ton, but there are also purple legendary versions of the same item, but those only have 15 charges. But moving on, let me explain that mini boss I was just eliminating. So basically these bosses will show up in multiple areas on the map where there's a little Oni mask icon on your mini map that you can see at any time during the game. You'll see though that he doesn't drop a mythic weapon, instead he'll drop an Oni mask as well as a boon. So in particular, this was the Void boon, and these boons are basically like a lower tier medallion. So you can hold these as well as your medallions at the same time. And actually, if you guys were paying attention to the leaks before the season came out, these are probably like the new augments or whatever that we thought were going to be returning. And there's 4 different types of these boons. There's the Void boon, which I just got, and the power is eliminating players reveals other players nearby. And then you have the Fire boon, which will reload weapons faster. The Wind boon will allow you to move faster with the pickaxe, and then the Water boon will make it so swimming grants health and shields to yourself and teammates. So these are definitely better than the augments, and there's a couple other ways you can unlock these other than the mini bosses. They sometimes come out of those special chests that'll spawn around the new POIs, so definitely be on the lookout for those. And then you can also get them by retrieving one of those sprites, which are one of those mini characters that are just running around, and taking them to the mini temple or shrine shrine, and once you take them there, it'll take a second, but it'll award you one of these boons. I'm not sure if I was able to get multiple at the same time or not, so you guys are gonna have to check that on your own, but if you can get all of them at the same time, that will definitely be OP. Next up, I need to tell you guys about a mythic weapon I don't think a lot of people know about, because you can get a new mythic weapon on the brand new train that's on the map. So once you find your way on top of the train, you need to find the special chest that's in the middle and hold square to hack it, and it'll take about 30 seconds in total for the chest to be hacked. And in the meantime, you can get those mini chests that are on the train and get some other stuff. But once the hacking is done, it'll award you the mythic enhanced hollow twister assault rifle. So I went to the train again in another match and it gave me the same mythic, so I'm pretty sure it's going to give you this mythic every single time. And this assault rifle is pretty solid too. Its special mythic ability is that it aims down sight super fast, so that makes it really fun to use too. And I haven't got to experiment a ton with all the new weapons, but I definitely think this will be the best assault rifle. Now, if you guys look at your mini map, you'll notice there's another like white Oni mask icon, and this one will show up in different parts of the map in each different game, as well as throughout each individual game. So basically it's going to spawn in one area at the beginning, and then he'll teleport around, I think, when every storm circle closes. But this guy is super hard to take out, so you guys need to make sure that you have full ammo, full health, and heals, because he has a ton of health. His projectile attack is super good as well, and what I found is like building a lot of the pyramids and walls at the same time helped me defend myself from the projectiles actually hitting me. So I definitely recommend, if you guys are playing build mode, that you do that too. But like I said, you have to come prepared, because he will end up teleporting away, and if you haven't done enough damage to him in time, you won't get a mythic weapon from him. So you'll see when I get this mythic weapon here that I don't actually fully eliminate him, but once you get his health low enough, he'll just teleport and drop a mythic weapon anyways. So at this location, I got his mythic enhanced sentinel pump shotgun, as well as the fire boon that allowed me to reload my weapons faster. So if you can take him out, it's definitely worth it. And you'll see the mythic sentinel pump variant is crafted to enhance ammo capacity, so that's kind of its special little perk. And then since we didn't actually eliminate him and he teleported to another location, you can go to that next location and get another mythic weapon from him. So once I got him as low as I possibly could, he teleported away and dropped the enhanced Oni shotgun this time. However, I noticed this time he didn't drop a boon, so I guess it's not guaranteed that he'll drop one. And the mythic Oni's special ability is that it's enhanced to have a quicker weapon equip time. So basically that means you're able to pull it out and shoot it quickly, which is pretty useful too. And actually I forgot to mention that apparently the sentinel pump shotgun can do 200 max damage, so you can one pump someone with this. So I would assume the sentinel pump is better, but like I said, I haven't been able to play enough, so I'm not really sure which one of the two is going to be better for you guys. And well, if you're wondering why you can't eliminate this guy and he just keeps teleporting, it's because once the 4th storm circle opens, he teleports to what used to be the loot island, but now it's actually like multiple islands altogether. And once he's there, he actually drops entirely new weapons. However, on the island, I think he might actually be harder to eliminate, because even if you fly around to different islands, it's like he knows where you're going and just instantly teleports to wherever you go. So in the game where I was able to eliminate him on the regular map, where I got his other shotguns, I actually ended up dying to him on Loot Island. And actually I died to him again in a different game, so it took me 3 attempts to kill this guy as well. But if you do end up eliminating him, it's definitely worth it, because this is a super cool combination of mythic weapons that he drops. So the first thing he drops is the Shogun X medallion, and this medallion gives you infinite stamina, and while you're sprinting, you cloak into the void. So basically when you're sprinting, you become invisible, which is super cool. It's way better than the Mysterio medallion. And then you also get Shogun X's fire Oni mask, which will give you the ability to shoot those fire projectiles. And then finally you get his mythic Typhoon blade, and this thing is super cool as well. If you sprint with this thing equipped, you get a movement boost, kind of like the Shuri claws. It's like that same sort of animation. But then not only that, when you have his medallion too, you're also invisible. So it is the perfect combination. It also gives you the ability to have like a mid-air dash, so that's kind of cool. And then the actual sword attack seems pretty solid. Even though I was using it against bots, it seems like it eliminated them a little bit quicker than what the Shuri claws did. So it'll be interesting to use this against actual players. Unfortunately, I don't think I used the fire Oni mask because I was so busy using the blade, but I did have the purple version of the fire mask earlier, and it allowed you to shoot like 2 projectiles projectiles at a time, and they each did 100 damage. So I'll see if I can figure out how much this one does, if it's more damage or more projectiles or what. And it turns out, guys, there's a super secret mythic that was just discovered, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. So just land right by Warrior's Watch on the map. It's towards the middle, and you'll see there's a shrine there where you can reveal nearby sprites, and this will help you find a sprite which you need for this secret mythic. So once you've done that, you should be able to spot one. So then just go ahead and run after it and pick it up, and then you're gonna have to take it all the way to the Night Shift Forest POI, which is like right behind Warrior's Watch, and look for the little speech bubble so you can find the Bush Ranger NPC. Now if you have a sprite, you should have a special interaction option where it says show item, and once you continue with that, you'll see a cool little animation happens, and he gives you a mythic vault key. So now go deeper into Night Shift Forest, and towards the front of the main building should be like a hole in the ground, and at the very bottom you should be able to bring this vault key to open the secret vault. So once you're in here, you can see there's a bunch of special chests, and in the middle you can get yourself your own Typhoon Blade for completely free, as well as a bunch of rare chests and loot. I doubt many people will know about this secret right in the beginning of the season, so I think you should be able to do this pretty successfully, at least for a week or two. And finally, guys, it is confirmed that we're going to be getting a Godzilla boss in game who will also drop his very own mythic weapon and medallion. So it's basically going to work like that giant Doctor Doom boss that we all fought together in chapter 5 season 4. However, it's only going to spawn in a certain amount of matches, just like the Doom Island did in that same season. So it should be super fun to fight. I don't know if only one person is going to be able to get his mythic and medallion or what, but that will be super interesting because apparently even King Kong is supposed to be coming to the game too. So we don't have any info if he's going to have some sort of in-game mechanic or there's going to be some sort of like live event fight or something, but we do know at least we'll be able to have him as a skin as well. Our best guess is that this will release sometime in January when we can unlock the Godzilla skin as well. So yeah, that update should be pretty hype. But that's going to do it, guys. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.